So hello to all of you, wherever you may be, from the Juventus Stadium in the Alpine city of Turin. And here we have Juventus against Inter. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Always a special occasion when these two meet, the Derby d'Italia, one of world football's most glamorous games. The lineups we've just been given. And that gets things running. Marquisio. Pogba. Lobs it in gently. Morata. Perisic. D'Ambrosio. Nagatomo. Felipe Melo. Nagatomo. Felipe Melo. And it's Morata. Tries a through ball. Out towards the flank. And he's early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. D'Ambrosio, spoon forward. Bonucci. Marquisio. Tries the route one option. Ader. It's Ader! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Hernandez plays it into the channel. Hernandez looking to run onto it. Morata shoots!
Morata showed real upper body strength there to hold his marker off and get that shot away. He's looking very, very hard to contain, and that's nice and strong for me.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Perisic. Now it's Ader. Ader with a delicate ball. Perisic. So what now? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tries to stroke it through. It is deadlocked. João Miranda. Nagatomo. D'Ambrosio. Perisic. It's a throw. Barzagli. Pogba. Hernandez needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Perisic. Icardi. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Now it's Adair, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Decent hit and on target. And the first half is done. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.
And the action is back underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Bonucci. Morata makes himself available. Juventus get it back again. Evra tries to get it forward quickly. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. D'Ambrosio pumps it upfield. Adair, timely intervention. Barzagli did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Evra aimed long and direct. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Cuadrado. Hernandez. Hernandez! Hernandez!
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now the pass. And Icardi! That is brilliant! Mauro Icardi! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Mauro Icardi just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
Juventus have a sub ready to come on. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well look, provided they don't go into panic mode, there's no reason as to why they can't get right back into this yet.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up.
Look, should they not get back into this game, the possession stats will hold the reason why. Everything is a bit rushed and frantic. They need someone to impose a more composed approach and just settle it down.
Done very well to intervene. Gets it upfield. Goes long. Into the last quarter of an hour. Steiner. Morata desperately wants to get on the end of this. And it's Pogba. Pereira. Steiner pumps it forwards. D'Ambrosio. Perisic. Now it's Adair. No question that's a foul. Tries lifting it over. Can he finish? No mistake! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Inter Milan grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Played in by Morata. Juventus could have here their final chance. He'll have a dip! That is wayward. Laic. D'Ambrosio. Morata gets into a dangerous position. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hoists it high. Morata is on his own. Felipe Melo gets it back. And that is that. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort and the endeavour we saw, but they probably just lacked a little adventure and not enough ambition in their play, and ultimately I think they paid the price.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.